So, as discussed in part one, our unconscious id distracts us from threatening emotions by creating physical symptoms, including the most common chronic pain, allergies, gastrointestinal disorders, insomnia, and even chronic fatigue. So what do you have to do to stop the cycle? Well, the first thing is you have to understand that you don't have to actually change your personality, which is a good thing. If you're someone that's more prone to being conscientious or perfectionistic in the workplace, or someone that's more of a people pleaser, then you can be rest assured that you just could continue conducting yourself in such a way. That's not at the root problem of why you have symptoms. What you have to do is learn about our unconscious, becoming more aware of what's going on inside, what we are not aware of, and then accepting it as the true reason for your symptoms. This means understanding that you don't have chronic pain because there's something physiologically wrong with your body. You have to understand that the injections, the meds that you might be prescribed by doctors, the new diet that you want to go on, or the chiropractor or acupuncturist that you're going to go see is not going to cure your symptoms. It might temporarily act as a placebo or some type of a band-aid, but ultimately the symptoms will linger and you'll still be living with some type of restriction to keep your symptoms at bay. Most probably you won't be free to live the way you want with full symptomatic relief until you integrate this idea into our psyche of the true reason behind the pain. And that is the cure of acquiring the knowledge and understanding of the real reason behind your symptoms is what's going to get you on the road to a permanent cure. You have to understand if TMS and its equivalents are there as a distraction, then acquiring the information needed to no longer be distracted is what's going to be the fundamental cure. And what information is that? It's what we've been saying up until now about how your unconscious is generating enormous amount of anger and pain, something that you don't feel or know the severity of because of the way that we're behaving and conducting ourselves, which is in conflict with our unconscious id. Understanding and accepting this is the start to not only symptomatic relief, but it will be a symptomatic cure. Meaning to say that you're not managing symptoms, you're actually getting rid of the symptoms. It's being cured permanently. And that is the beauty of mind-body medicine. It doesn't require you to get injections or medication or go through surgery. It depends solely on the willingness of you, the patient. It's in your control. And I myself speak from experience, and I can tell you that the feeling of freedom and independence to not have to go to specialists anymore is the biggest relief I can possibly have. I wasted time, money, and travel on countless doctors that couldn't even help me. They were telling me that I was fine according to what the test showed, or I just couldn't be helped. So yes, I understand all the frustration, and I'm telling you, if you're at your wit's end with your symptoms, with your doctors, with all the interventions that you've tried up until now, give mind-body medicine a try, and you got nothing to lose.